Hey fans, what's up? This is Gamer Guy 7 Aces back with more Sonic Colors on the DS, and today I'm doing special co-commentary with a special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey guys, what is up? It is SuperGirlKels and I'm very happy to be here.
Alright, yeah, hey, what's up, SuperGirlKels? How are you doing?
Not bad at all. Damn excited. I love this game. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's really good, but you know, it's funny. I was at first thinking about introducing you, but I thought it'd come off as really lame because I was going to be like, it's a bird, no, it's a play. It's Supergirl. I was like, yeah, I won't say that.
Dun, 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 dun,
I know, which now I already did, so.
Oh, yeah, I should get myself a cape one day.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I should do that. Thanks.
Yeah. But,
so what's happening right now? What's going on?
Yeah, right now it's always I always hate this part in the beginning of every area you get to. You have to like catch this Wisp in the touchscreen, and so and the Wisp are very small and fast, especially like if you don't have the 3DS XL or whatever. But even if you have it doesn't matter how big your 3DS is, because the DS game was a small game anyway. So the screen is downsized, and you have to catch this Wisp, and then until you catch it, you can't continue.
Really?
Yeah, so you gotta like click all over their styles until you catch it. It's like, okay, now for the tutorial.
Oh damn, I completely forgot about that part. I actually just played right before we did this, like Sonic Colors,
yeah.
And I did Planet Wisp, and I was like, oh my god, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Why isn't this 3D? But yeah, of course the DS back then couldn't exactly do 3D.
Yeah, they wanted to do their like rush gameplay, which was nice, but it was really annoying in Sonic Generations 3DS. It's like, come on, you're like, why don't you just go for the full 3D?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like Sega was trying to be very safe because, you know, they had kind of the rough road with Sonic 06 and then Sonic Unleashed. Yeah. So I think they wanted to really keep it safe for the fans, you know, 2D with Sonic Colors, and I think it was probably the best thing back then.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, as for Sonic Lost World, it's looking pretty good because I can only get on the handheld right now. I still don't have a Wii U. And I thought it looked good, but I've heard some complaints that the controls on 3DS is kind of a slippery.
Oh yes! Oh my god, I am like gonna cry when Sonic Lost World comes out. It's just so beautiful.
I think they fixed that in Lost World on the 3DS though.
I'm praying they do, because I pre-ordered both games, and I heard also that it's very slippery, the controls on the 3DS, and I've seen it in action, and I've seen people at PAX, like, I see them playing it, and Sonic's just all over the place. He's not controllable at all.
And they're saying, don't hit the run button. It's like, what? Wait, this is not Mario. How can I play Sonic without running, you know? Because they have the run button, and it's like, it's even worse than the boost button. But with the boost, you had more control, which is kind of weird. It's ironic, you know?
Yeah, it's true, exactly. And they're saying basically that he's controlling a lot like Sonic did in Sonic Heroes.
Yeah, which is, I don't know, that game wasn't my favorite. I mean,
no, it was not mine either.
Yeah, you see, with me, I'm a, well, I won't call myself a weird Sonic fan, but with me, I grew up with, the first game I played was Sonic 2, because I grew up.
Oh yeah, high five, that is my game.
Virtual high five.
Yeah,
but yeah,
Wi-Fi.
I had a love-hate relationship with that game. Like, I loved it because it was Sonic, and the first game I ever played was Super Mario World, and I loved it way better than Super Mario World because it was more fast-paced. Like with Super Mario World, I never beat that game ever. I had to take the shortcut on Star World to beat it. But my only problem with Sonic 2 was it didn't have the save feature, so like if I get game over completely, or if I have to turn it off, I have to start from the beginning.
Aw, damn. I think that was kind of the beauty back then. Like, if you lost, that was the challenge, and you gotta start again.
It was like
I kind of liked it.
Yeah, but then Sonic the Hedgehog 3 came along, and that was my favorite Sonic game. Like, that and Knuckles was my favorite Sonic game of all time. It still is, but...
Can we have a moment in silence and just enjoy Sonic 3? Here we go.
It's Sonic 3.
Okay, we're back. We're back. That's exactly it. No, I love Sonic 3. I was actually just playing it on my emulator, I think 3 days ago, but it got corrupted, so I have to do it again.
Oh, that sucks. But you know something? I never played Sonic and Knuckles until I was a 12th grader in high school. I only played like Sonic 3 throughout my whole childhood, but I always thought this game is incomplete. There has to be a part 2 to this. But I never realized it was Sonic and Knuckles. I just saw Sonic and Knuckles as a separate game. But
Yeah.
got older.
Yeah, me too, me too. And then like I think when I was in grade 10, they were like, "Oh, Sonic 3 Knuckles is an actual game," you know. I'm like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, like, as I was like, I got Sonic 3 because since I was born in 1989, you know, I didn't really get the games the moment they came out because Sonic 1 came out when I was only a baby. So
Oh, yeah, it's true, right?
yeah, so I didn't play Sonic 2 until like 95 or something, and by that time they were like Sega was already experimenting with 3D Sonic and failing with it.
Yeah, like
Sonic R and all that.
Yeah, and
Meanwhile,
Sonic
I was still enjoying the
Stream.
classics. Yeah. So
Do you think, by the way, that Sonic Lost World is like Sonic Extreme? Like, some people say it's very Galaxy-like, but I think it's very Sonic Extreme.
yeah, the first time I saw it, I thought immediately Sonic Extreme. Then as I heard people say Mario Galaxy, I was like, well, yeah, it does actually kind of remind me of Galaxy 2, you know?
Yeah, and it helps, I guess, that, you know, some people from Nintendo are working on this, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it makes sense. It gives it a Nintendo touch.
Yeah, that's about it. But yeah, and as far as Sonic games came, like, you know, a lot of my friends were into the Dreamcast adventure games, but I don't know, I never was into the Dreamcast games. I mean, I thought they were really cool, but that was about it, you know?
Oh, wow, really? I think you're the first person that said that. Actually, I had a guest star on my Sonic Generations playthrough who thinks the same thing as you. Like, he found it okay, but
Yeah,
it's not
I thought it was
thing.
really cool for its time. I personally think now that that Mario 64 is more timeless than any of the adventure games.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I
it's
think, like,
revolutionary.
yeah, I also think like nowadays they're slightly more overrated, but compared to the games we had before Sonic Colors, I can see why.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Though-
or-
Sorry, continue. No, Sonic Adventure 2, though, is still gonna always be my favorite Sonic game. Right next to Sonic 2.
Yeah.
2 is my favorite number, so I guess it kind of works.
Yeah, when I was watching like Johnny's review and he complained about how it's like 1/3 Sonic and Shadow, but the other one is treasure hunting and mech levels. It's like I mean the treasure hunting levels, like I've always said that I thought it was not very like, oh, this is so cool, but I thought it was bearable. Like I thought it was pretty creative. Just
Yeah, me too. At least they're not afraid to try something new, and that's what I always like about Sonic.
Yeah.
Give him a sword, let's see if it works.
Yeah, but the mech levels were always the one that I was like, what? Especially when I learned that you know with the company Sega, they decided to put that only because they needed Tails in it. At first they were thinking not having Tails at all in the game.
No, they have to have tails.
I know, but yeah, that was about it. And then after that, I just like lost interest in Sonic games because I didn't like the direction they were going with Shadow the Hedgehog and all that.
Yeah. I think I actually stopped playing Sonic for a little bit. Like, I think I stopped it in grade 6 when Sonic Riders came out.
Yeah.
And then I came back when the Secret Rings came out.
Yeah, it's funny. The moment I stopped liking Sonic games is when I started getting into Lego games. I was like,
Lego.
yeah. And then, yeah, then when Sonic 06 came out, I was literally confused. I was like, wait, why are they calling it Sonic the Hedgehog again? Is this a movie? Or
Yeah, coming to theaters soon on Xbox and PS. Alright, what's happening here? This is the bonus stage?
Yeah, we're not talking about this game much, but anyway.
It's okay, yeah, I just wanted to talk about this bonus stage because I actually love these bonus stages, but they're very easy.
Yeah, it is. This is another pipe level, like, because, you know, Sega, they really love these kind of special stages, but I actually like this one.
Yeah, like, I find it very simple, very Sonic 2, Sonic Heroes.
Yeah.
Sonic Heroes special stages sucked.
Yeah,
So,
I liked it in Generations 3DS though. Like,
oh yes, I think that's perfect. That was like the top notch that they can do for a special stage.
the only real 3D levels, but in that game, but yeah.
Yeah, it's true, right? That was the only time it was 3D and it didn't even count.
Yeah. But speaking of the modern games, I got back into Sonic. I remember that year. It was the summer of 08, right? I was about to, I graduated from high school and I was going to college, so I was just like surfing the web. And then I saw something about a new Sonic game. I was like, oh, okay, might as well check it. I probably hate it anyway. And then I saw like all of a sudden like Sonic, he was just walking and he started boosting in 2D. I was like, what the hell is this? This is so awesome. I was like, I think Unleashed, I was the most hyped for that game besides Generations. It was that. Then when the warehouse came, I was like, what is this? But who cares the daytime stages?
Yeah, me too. I actually agree. Like Sonic Unleashed, like a lot of people don't appreciate it as much as it deserved, I think. Because I think that Sega worked really hard on Sonic Unleashed, and I think it's actually one of my favorite Sonic games.
Yeah, exactly. And I heard that, like, okay, the moment they were done with that game, they've been working on Generations since 2008, but they've been working on Unleashed and the Sonic engine since before Sonic 06. So
Yeah.
because they were originally planning for it to be an adventure game, but as it turned out, how everything was going, like the game kept on changing, you know. So
Yeah.
they came out with Unleashed.
Oh, I learned something new today.
Yeah, I mean in Japan it's called World Adventure anyway, so.
Oh, it's true, eh? There's your Sonic Adventure 3, everybody. Stop complaining.
But it plays absolutely like nothing like an adventure game. But
Yeah, besides like running around the little towns,
Yeah,
but it wasn't even towns. It was like, oh, I'm gonna go talk to this person. Oh, good, the gate's open. Let's go inside.
yeah, exactly. But I think because
Ooh, you got an emerald.
yeah, my fourth Chaos Emerald, yeah. That
Awesome.
damn fourth Chaos Emerald. But they kind of like flipped it. The second one, the other one should be the fourth one.
It's true, eh?
There's like Shadow Special, damn fourth Chaos Emerald.
That damn fourth Chaos Emerald or something like that.
Yeah. But I hate the ranking systems here. Like, if you like run at a moderate pace and everything, you get a D. You have to be like super fast and just skip everything, get all the rings, and get an S rank or whatever.
Yeah, it's true. And one thing I don't like about this version of Sonic Colors is that it's very short.
Yeah.
Like, there's 3 acts, I think, or 2. What is this? Is this Act 4?
Yeah, this has 2 acts, but it has like 3 extra missions, which I'm not doing in this video, but
Good.
yeah,
I'm not down with them. I'm not down for them either.
Yeah. But I mean, that's about it. It's still like, it's an enjoyable game. The only thing I really hate about this is the bosses.
Oh yeah, I was just playing a boss and I was like, what am I doing?
I know, everything is boosting. I think like this is when they came out with the whole boost to win, because you have to literally boost to these bosses to win. If you can't even destroy them by hitting on them. By hitting on them, you only like stun them, but you have to boost to really hurt them, and then you hit on it like an arrow or something.
Yeah, I hate the boost. I'm just gonna say that right now. I feel like Sonic's speed should be earned, not just given to him.
Yeah, I mean, I like what they were doing with the boost, but I think it's about time to do new things, which is why I'm looking forward for Lost World.
Yeah, the spin dash is back!
Yeah, I have to admit, I was more hyped for like Generations and Unleashed than Lost. Unleashed, I was only hyped for it because like it was about time for a good-looking Sonic game after 06. But when I played the game, it was like it was alright. But Generations was the only game other than okay, like Colors. I was happy for that game, but I wasn't like as hyped for it as I was with Generations, only because of nostalgia. Yeah. And nostalgia, like what the?
You sound like you're talking about an ice cream.
Yeah, yeah, but I think with Generations, it was just, I don't think that hype can be topped. But what I try to tell people is hype doesn't equal the goodness of a game. Like, you know, like because Colors was a really great game. You know, I just wasn't that hyped.
Yeah.
For it.
Yeah, I think it's just because we got like 4 or 5 Sonic games in a row that were really bad. So then when they were like, oh, Sonic Colors, and the title was just not appealing.
Yeah.
So people were like, oh god, it's gonna be a bomb. So people right away underestimate what Colors can do, but Colors was really the game that brought Sonic back.
Yeah, because when they compared it with Sonic 4 Episode 1, I was like, I'm more interested in Colors.
Yeah, I actually loved Colors. I think they really did an excellent job on it. I think that's really what brought Sonic back to its kind of roots and audience of what he kind of needs.
Yeah, exactly. And
yeah, it's still one of the best sellers on Wii right now, so obviously it did a great job.
Yeah, as for Lost World, I really like the game, but I don't know why I'm not like feeling like super hyped up as I was for Generations. But I think it's more like I have to play the game and experience it first because it's really new.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's just because Lost World is a brand new experience.
Yeah.
And especially that you said that you don't have the Wii U, you know, like I'm not that hyped for the 3DS version. It's the Wii U that I'm like, oh my god!
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It just looks so good.
Yeah, you know, when some people complain about when Isuzuka or whatever his name is said that they're going to be using Wisp from now on, I'm okay with that, and I'm not okay with that at the same time. I'm not okay with that because I think what they're trying to do is ultimately replace Sonic's friends with the Wisps. Like, who needs Tails when you have Eagle?
Yeah, it's true. I don't like the Wisps much. Like, I think that they could have just stayed as a Sonic Colors thing, and they could bring back the shields instead, and they can do other moves.
Yeah, they're going to have shields in Lost World, so like...
Yeah, it made me so happy.
I know, yeah. But it made me confused, like, was that your brother in the last part?
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, that crushed me. You know when you were fighting Time Eater in, I think part 16 of your Sonic Generations, was that your brother you were co-commentating with?
Was it the finale? Yeah, yes, it was my brother.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he sounds so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of confused when he said that that the Lost World reminds him like it's like a ripoff of Generations. I was like, what? Really?
Yeah, I was like, why? But yeah, see, some people have their offs about it and ifs, but I personally think that Sonic Lost World will be like the perfection of what Sonic needs right now.
What annoys me is when people say this is a ripoff of Mario. Galaxy's like, not
Okay,
really.
fine. It's like, shut up, okay?
Yeah, people said the same about Colors, which had nothing to do with Mario Galaxy just because he was in space, which Sonic has been in space since 1992. So,
Yeah, it's true. Or like when,
or like Sonic 2 with the Death Egg thing when he had to hang on to it.
yeah, or something completely unrelated. There's like Call of Duty Ghosts when they're like, oh, you could like swim in the water and the fishes will swim away, and then you see freaking Mario 64 and the fishes are swimming away.
I know, but I don't know what Sonic people always want to say is a ripoff of something I hated, or like how they said the Werehog Unleashed was a ripoff of Twilight Princess and Zelda.
Yeah, I think Sonic fans are just very picky.
Yeah, they are.
I feel bad for Sonic. I think he tries his best.
Yeah, I think like one person trying to say that he doesn't really blame the fans, but he blames Sega for trying like so many like new things with Sonic that you know that because now they're sticking to one thing, which is mainly nostalgia and stuff. Like they're making a lot of other fans pissed because now you got fans of the Child Guardian, you have fans of the adventure game style, you have fans of the motion controls from the storybook series, you have fans of the boost, have fans of so many different things with Sonic that. But as with Mario, it's just classic and modern, really.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you got Mario with the side-scrolling, and then you got his 3D world kind of thing, or like the Mario Party. He's actually got a lot. You know, he's got Mario Kart, then he's got the sports.
Yeah, see, that's what I don't understand. People are more accepting of Mario. Mario actually has more successful, different types of games than Sonic. I mean, Mario's an RPG, a party game, a sports game.
Yeah, he does everything.
And Sonic, the only thing that I'm surprised that Sega successfully pulled this off, a go-kart or racing game, that's the only successful spin-off of Sonic.
Yeah, seriously, that was really huge. And Sonic Riders was actually a hit. Like, they don't say it's...
critics, though.
Yeah, not with the critics, but it actually sells very well.
Yeah.
So, I think that's okay. Just because it's naturally a racing game. And it's like, oh my god, Mario Kart on a board! Like...
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, you know this boss is the most confusing boss in the whole game. I hate
I just played this boss right before we recorded, and I quit. Oh god.
I died so much. I didn't know, okay, what you're supposed to do is supposed to be hitting him until he gets, like, his health meter goes down, and then he'll try to use his last move by, like, running his drills on you. Then you're supposed to use dig and go underwater and hit those blue orbs exactly when they turn orange, and then once you hit them enough, they become explosive, and then they'll explode the boss as he approaches them, and then you will hit him. It's like, what kind of, I don't know, structure is that, you know?
Yeah, I don't know, I find it odd. I just find the bosses in this game in general, they're all the same. Even the Wii version, they're all the same, and the, what are they called? The cutscenes are all the same, but just in different locations, and that pissed me off so much because I find the plot in Colors just naturally sucks.
Yeah,
I find the story so bad.
Yeah, one thing about the modern games is, despite how great they've improved and stuff, the one thing I think Sega's just really lazy on is the bosses, you know?
Yeah, the bosses and the story. I just think they focus so much now on the gameplay that they're like, oh, the story doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah. Like, you know, when some people think I hate Unleashed, it's like, I don't hate Unleashed. I think it's an average game because of the warehouse, but I think it had a lot of great points to it, like the story. The story was so balanced. It wasn't as serious and dark as Shadow or Sonic 06, but it wasn't as, like, whimsical and slapstick like Colors, you know? You know, like...
Yeah, at least it had a story. Like, it was very well done.
And the opening cutscene was the best opening cutscene in any Sonic game. Like I
oh my god.
You know?
Yeah, when I got the game, I was 14 and I was on my couch. Yeah. And oh my god, I think my eyes popped out of my circuits. I was just like, what the hell am I watching?
I finally got this boss now.
There, jeez. And I had the explosion, it's so small.
Yeah. And you know, it's funny because when Sega was talking about the inspiration for the opening intro of Unleashed, they said they were inspired by how James Bond, how the movies, they always open with like a huge action sequence. Like, come on, Sega, you should do more of that. Like, if they did that, like, Lost World looks like it has a really good story now. I hope. Fingers crossed, so...
Yeah, it looks like it. With that cutscene that was released, it looks good. It looks very decent.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big, like, what's that word? I'm not like a big like fanboy of story, but
Yeah,
I
me
just want,
too.
like a decent, like a good story. Since Sonic has always been about story since Sonic 3, like
Yeah, yeah. I want a story that's gonna make me remember it.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Like Sonic Adventure 2 story made me cry.
Yeah, I was so like,
I'm really emotional with that story.
yeah, like I think like that was before the internet was very big, so I couldn't spoil myself on the story. So I asked people like, wait, okay, so how does it end? Because I was at my friend's house and I didn't like get to finish the game, but yeah,
But yeah, pretty much.
yeah.
So there you go, you did it, man.
Yep, and the video's finished. Alright guys, well that wraps it up for today. I really enjoyed this episode, definitely. So yeah, it was great commentating with you, SuperGirlKels. Is there anything else you want to say?
No problem. Thanks for having me. I had a blast, and man, there's so much to talk about in Sonic. So good luck. Through. Yeah, good luck with it.
Yeah, thanks.
No
Alright
problem.
guys, well be sure to check out her channel. It's not SuperGirlKels. I tried typing that before. It's actually youtube.com/KelsMed. Like
Yeah,
med.
Kelsmed. Yeah, it's like my first name and last name mixed. If you type in SuperGirlKels, you'll get some blonde chick. Please don't do it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't work out very well.
Oh yeah. Alright guys, well yeah, I wanted, when this video is posted it will be after the live stream I did. So at first, like Supergirl and I were supposed to do the live stream, but you know, change of plans, so. But hopefully in the future we can do a live stream together.
Oh yeah, so down.
Yeah. Alright guys, well we're signing out, have a great day, and yeah, peace.
Yeah.
Creepy pasta. I'm just gonna call it creepy in general, Sonic game. So I'm gonna record it here. Hopefully you guys will enjoy me screaming and running away from my favorite hero of all time.